Today I fucked up by suggesting my MIL flavor her genitals. Today I fucked up, or rather, 4 years ago, while shopping with my MIL. She and I used to go shopping and have lunch about once a month. This was back in the before times when people left their homes. We were window shopping and she mentioned she had a prescription to pick up. We went into the drugstore and got in line at the pharmacy counter. I noticed a sign stating they could flavor your medication if you want, and a list of flavors. I jokingly ask MIL which flavor she is going to choose and give my suggestion. Bubblegum for the win. Then it's her turn and I go to the counter with her, thinking it's just her usual prescription for a chronic kidney condition she has. Keep joking about the flavor options and the possibility of mixing them for a custom cocktail flavor. And then the pharmacist hands her a tube of hoo-ha cream, the HA medication, which I had just suggested she create a custom cocktail for. My mind went blank and I died inside. She giggled and shook her head while she paid for the cream and we never spoke about it again. Too long didn't read. I suggested my MIL get flavor added to a medication before realizing that medication would be spread on her genitals. You know that all your MIL's friends have heard the story, don't you? I mean, she took you with her for the VHA cream, so that's a pretty open place the two of you are at. Smile. Hey, she giggled. Bet she was thinking how funny it would be all the way through the queue. She has a sense of humor. You could get her back. Next time you shop together, take the opportunity to buy some lube. She actually went to get cough syrup that day. She just thought this would be funnier. If she didn't stop you and even had a giggle about it when you found out, she was definitely letting you put your foot in your mouth for an eventual payoff. I like your MIL, lol. OMG, that is funny but so embarrassing. MIL, mother-in-law. Today I fucked up by going down on my wife during her lunch break. For context, I have been trying to get my wife to agree to a lunchtime rendezvous for years now. She has never agreed to it. She comes home for lunch about twice a week, if she has a break in between patients. Well, last night I had a sex dream about her, and not one of those that was a sweet dream. I think we should cuddle a little this morning so I can bask in the memory of our love and passion. No, this was a filthy, sweaty, dirty talking dream that may contain acts still illegal in my state. The kind of dream that makes you wake up with a raging woody and a sore back from all the mental pipe you just laid. Needless to say, I was keen on morning sex. She was not. So we go about our day. Her off to see patients and me off to work our land like one of those chick flicks where the hot summer heat is only made hotter by the farmhand working without a shirt on. Like that, but after that farmhand packed on few extra pounds from drinking too much, stopped caring about trimming his facial hair, and is also about 20 years past his prime. In other words, I was just hot from the sun. Still, I did fantasize about her showing up and seeing me working. It got her so hot that her panties spontaneously combusted and then were instantly doused by her arousal. Maybe I should stop watching porn. I get a text from my wife about 11:30 saying she will be home in 30 minutes for lunch. Well, hot damn. This is my chance. It will happen today, I told myself. I park the tractor, strip walk through the house to my shower, soap my man parts twice, just in case, then put on my sexiest I don't give a shit. This is my house shorts and set about fixing her lunch. I do a clock and cock check, everything is doing well. I am now ready. She walks, thanks me for lunch, and sits down to eat while mildly complaining about her day so far. Me wanting this nooner to actually happen, pretend to be interested. Not that I am not interested normally, it's just that she is already naked and calling me filthy names, in my mind. I now drop the hint, I had a sexy dream about you last night. Oh yeah? Is that why you were rubbing my back this morning? Me, no, I just saw you sleeping and in a monologue, blah, blah, talking my way out of this and into your pants. So you were looking for some lunch sex? Me, 2 minutes, I can get you off in under 2 minutes. Okay then, let's go. So now I am thinking to myself, You did it. You are one smooth bastard. Go get that cookie reward you worked so hard for. I decide that the best way to approach this is to go down on her first. Let her get her first one and then game on. She will be so hot by then, and maybe I can sneak in some of those dream moves. There I am, rotating the combination dial to her orgasm safe with my tongue. Here it comes. She is about to go. Bam, mission accomplished. Time for another clock and cock check. 1:50ish for the O, as promised, and my buddy is standing at attention waiting to be tagged in like it's WrestleMania. She then gets up and starts to put her clothes back on. Hold the phone. What about the rest? You said 2 minutes. You used them well, but I have patience to get back to. Wait, how about 5 more minutes? Sorry, I really have to go. There I stand, dejected and saluting at the same time, when I hear her say, babe, pick up your clothes before the boys get home from school, and why did you park the tractor in the field? Me whispering, cause I was thinking about beating that pussy up at lunch. I should have asked for 5 minutes. Final clock and cock check. I suppose I have time to finish drilling post holes. Sorry buddy, we will get 'em next time. PS. Post holes are now done. Balls are still blue. Too long didn't read. I went down on my wife without making sure I had enough time to also stuff the muffin. Where's the book? The writing in this is fantastic. It's all good though. You will get it next time. Ask her for 3 minutes for yourself next time she's home for lunch. I'm sorry about your not being able to stuff the muffin, but reading this made my day. You need to write books or something online, seriously. Haha, thank you. I want a husband that thinks I'm this hot. This was Bo. Today I fucked up. Today I fucked up by looking at NSFW material on a Catholic high school computer. Obligatory not today, happened a few weeks ago, yada yada. So I, am 28, work as the front office manager for a Catholic high school, and I'm in charge of setting up presentations for the students every morning to get them pumped for the day and let them know what's happening at the school that week or the weeks to come. That week it was Spirit Week, and the students were allowed to dress up out of uniform to fit the theme of that day. We had a few great ideas: 80s Day, Dress Up as Your Favorite Teacher Day, PJ Day, and Jocks vs Geeks days. So I'm making this presentation to show the kids that tomorrow is Jocks vs Geeks Day, and I search good old trusty Google for some stock photos of Jocks vs Geeks. Surprisingly, there aren't really a lot of pictures, so I thought I'd look for them individually. I first search for geeks and find a couple of decent pictures for the slideshow, and I'm thinking I'm brilliant for splitting them up. I simply wasn't thinking. So next I search for, you guessed it, jocks. And wouldn't you know, I found some, but definitely not what I was looking for. Dicks. Dicks aplenty graced my very large computer screen for a solid 7 seconds when I hurriedly realized my mistake and tried to correct it. But not before my boss, the principal, F mid-50s, saw what was on my screen. What the hell are you looking at? And shrieks at me with fire in her eyes. No, it's not like that. I babble, pleading my cause. In my office, now. And I sit there in her office and try to explain to this woman who is burning a hole into my forehead with her eyes that I was not looking at penises during work hours, or in my free time either, because I'm straight, and that it was a simple absent-minded error on my part. By the end of my rambling, we sit there in silence for what feels like eternity, but was probably a second to two, and I wonder if this is what purgatory must feel like. Just waiting and feeling humiliated. And by the grace of God she cracks a smile and chuckles. You're dumb, she says to me. Yes ma'am. I agree, hazarding an awkward chortle. Get back to work and look at penises on your own time, she says. Definitely won't be doing that ma'am, I say as I exit her office. For the next 2 weeks she gave me knowing glances and wry smiles anytime there was a quiet moment in the office and I wanted to hide under my desk. Too long didn't read, almost got fired from a Catholic school because I was innocently searching for dicks on a school computer. Edit, grammar and spelling. And let's keep the church bashing to a minimum. I have always thought of Reddit as a gathering of intellectual people, and church bashing is juvenile and far too mainstream. You should really have the IT department correct that. Schools usually have a good filter for that, or at least disable NSFW content on searches. It's often disabled for staff accounts too. No, or at least, it was at my school, so that teachers could use things like YouTube videos in lessons, haha. I was innocently searching for dicks on a school computer. Never, ever, ever, put safe search off when showing the screen to anyone. But now you know. And knowing is half the battle. Agreed. Now I know. High school principals will frown at penises. For the next 2 weeks she gave me knowing glances and wry smiles anytime there was a quiet moment in the office. I'm pretty sure this is the plot of a porn movie. I'm surprised no one here has commented on how horrible a theme geeks versus jocks is, right? Exclamation mark.